Well, good morning. It took its time this morning. It was having given us some hiccups today. Technology, I cannot do a thing about it. Welcome. I'm sorry I'm late, but Facebook maybe was too cold again today and needed a little bit of help. So, good morning. How are you doing this morning? I hope you're having a fabulous day. And so I hope you're enjoying yourself today. Good morning, Yoko. Facebook was having a heart attack this morning, so I had to give it some CPR, but now it's better. So, welcome. Happy Tuesday, Motivational Tuesday. Here you are. I am so happy to see you. So, here you are, everybody. Happy to see you. So, this is one of the things that's very nice in the morning when you greet yourself. This greeting is just making people fall in love all over again, I'm hearing. So, here you are. I am so happy to see you. So, today's mantra is I treat myself with compassion. So, we sometimes have compassion for others, but we forget that we are important. So I treat myself with compassion. So that means you're calm with yourself. You're more inclined to love yourself. You're more inclined to care for yourself. So my morning blessing to you today is people are more important than things. And that is important to remember. The people in our lives are more important than the things we accumulate. So the people in our lives are more important than all the things we accumulate in our lives. We are able to accumulate possessions, whereas people in our lives are there because that is where they are supposed to be, and that is where we are also supposed to be. So we have to remember that. We have a choice. We can make decisions every day as to put the people in our lives before our material possessions. So we have a choice every day to consider our family and friends more important than our material possession, like our careers and other material things which are the results of our careers, like our cars, like our house, like our this, like our that. Always something that has the word mine before it, or always. Many of our successes at our career, when we put them before our family and friends, we make it our only focus. To do the best, be the best, and the career thing all the time. Be the best, do the best at the career thing. Then we wake up one morning and find out that the people in our lives are not interested in us, or we are feeling like we lost our ticket to get on the boat of life. So when we put all our attention on our career, our job, what we're supposed to be getting up early, getting there, no time for breakfast, no time for communication with family or friends, no time to come home early for dinner. Honey, I can't make it. I have to go. And that is from both men and women. I'm not talking about only men because I know what it is for us to do that. So what it is, we put them, and then one day we wake up, and everybody has a different way. They're doing things differently. The kids are going one way, and the husband is going the other way. And we realize, oh my God, we don't have a ticket for that boat. We cannot get on that boat of life with them. The people in our lives are more important than our jobs. We are very fortunate that we already have people in our lives who loves and support us. So that is a big deal when you have people in your life who loves you and supports you. Make time. It is essential to participate and be a big part of your family's life. Make time for that. Make time to participate and be a part of their life. This balance, when you balance that out, between making money and participating in family activities can be hard. So when you have to balance the job and getting involved in family life, it can be hard. But once you achieve that balance, you will feel your friends, you will find your friends and your family will have become stronger. That relationship will become stronger between you and your friends and your family. You might be thinking, I do not really care about that right now. My job is important. Come on. You might be thinking, I do not need anyone. But finding that perfect someone can take a lot of work. But once you find yourself in search of a relationship, you will find the best person if you take your time. When you get that person, perfect person in your life, don't leave it to sit around and gather dust. Don't let the relationship go to bed, because all of a sudden you've gotten that person, you put them in your life, that looks great, and off to work you go. Mission accomplished, check. Wife and husband in place. Children, check. No, my job is just to go and get money and make money and get my possessions. But another support person in your life is very important. To have that support, that the person is always there to give you a helping hand, a hand that you can count on whenever and however you need it. Friendships with family and friends is so important. Without friends, life would be no fun. You wouldn't have anyone to laugh at your jokes, anyone to ask for advice, or to vent. Best friends and family nowadays are taken for granted because everybody's so focused on looking at what they have to do. And we are seeing as if it's just going to get things done, it's there, so we accumulate that, we have that. This is not what friends and family are for. So why you must maintain your friendship and keep your family and friends together is something you always find out if you don't do it properly later. Where you can talk about things, discuss things with them, share things with them, share your experiences with them. Come home early, so while you're at the dinner table, you can say something you observed, something you heard, a funny joke, and let everybody enjoy it. Ask them, did you have a rose today, or did you just get thorns in your life today? So life on a journey, for that time you'll have left home at 6 or 7 to go to work, and they have other things that they're also doing. So at the end of the day, you check with others and at the dinner table, while people are looking, and say, you know what, let's turn off the TV and let's have a family chat. So what did you have in your life today? Did you get roses, or did you have a couple thorns? A couple thorns is the things that didn't go as well as you would like it to go. The roses is that all the things went according to plan. And then you can say, did you have something funny in your life today? When my children were growing up, especially on that's why the weekend is so important for self-care. When my kids were growing up, one of the things we always did was, so for example, Sunday after mass, we went to the bakery and we got the fresh bread if I didn't bake, or they got a treat of something they wanted, some sweets. We'd come home, breakfast would be going. My husband was a famous breakfast maker, so he'd have a big thing of pancake from scratch, and the syrup and the sausages, and the kids and everybody sat at the kitchen table and they had breakfast. Then it went into getting homework done. And from homework, he would start cooking lunch or preparing something for lunch. Then right into lunch, he's busy making the biggest pot of spaghetti he could find, especially in the winter, or a huge shepherd's pie and gravy and this. And he was just the cook on the weekend. But we never actually left the kitchen. It was always them talking and laughing, and it was just telling us of what they experienced, asking us to help them with homework, and everything was done in the kitchen. I would be getting ready the uniforms for school and getting them, hanging them downstairs, 5 shirts per person, and all their this for school, their ties, whatever they need, so that when they got up Monday morning, all they had to do. But it was programmed, so we lived it, and that is one of the things we did with the children when they were growing up. So one of the things we have to remember is memories, is the things you do. Because if you don't take care to make sure that you have that friendship, that thing, one of these days you will wake up and you will find out. You will find as you grow older, the value of the people in your life. Do not let it get away from you. It might be too late to keep the people in your life at the forefront of your life. Because at the end of that fabulous career, you also do not want to be sitting by your amazing big sailboat and your pool, or at your golf course without anyone who truly cares about you. You might accumulate all the possessions you wanted while you were working, but you wake up one morning and there you are with your sailboat, with your fancy car, with your golf course, and and everything you want is right there except people. And you will realize, oh my God, I am all alone. Me and my possessions, we're sitting there alone. They don't talk. They move only if I move them. They interact if I force them to. I have no one. Why? Because when you were in the career mode, you accumulate, you didn't take time to sit and have lunch with the children on a weekend with your husband or your wife. You were too busy. You were working 24 hours. You work at work and you come. So people are more important. They are more important than your possessions. Cultivate your relationships while you while your boat is afloat. Cultivate the relationship while your boat is floating. So if your boat begins to take water, so if your boat is starting to sink, you will have many hands to help you bail it out. What I'm saying is that do it now, so that if your boat is sinking, when the time comes and your boat is taken in water, there's a lot of people to help you bail yourself out of it. Because life is like that. We cannot keep going through life and letting life be upside down. And at the end, expect people to have been standing there waiting for you. This is not going to happen, because at the end of the day, it's what you put in life you're going to get up. If you turn around and you put in friendship, family, friends, also as important as the career, and try to make time for that. Try to make time to have that special moment with them, have them cook, have them see you cooking, have them see you eating, or whatever you do, whether you bring it out, I don't care. Whether you bring it, you have it brought in from somewhere else, it doesn't matter. It's the connection, sharing a meal together. If we look back at the experiences of old, this is what they did. Communities, family lives close in a one big community, close together. The houses were almost in a circle. In some cases, they are, and everybody would meet at a certain time. Sunday afternoon, people would go for a walk, or they would spend time together. Saturday, supper was always served together. People are more important than things. We take our family for granted. And then one day when we wake up, nobody's there. And there's a saying that goes, we never miss the water until the well runs dry. So don't let that be something that happens to you. Make sure you remember to put your family where they belong, at the top of the list. The possessions are not going to last forever. The boat will take in water. And when it takes in water, who is going to help you to bail the water out? You cannot play golf only by yourself. It's no fun. You need somebody to play golf with. You need somebody to enjoy your nice big swimming pool with. Work so at the end of the journey, you remember the journey, and not getting to the race, to not ending the race with standing by yourself and nobody cheering you on. The journey is important. So make sure you put your people in your life before your possessions. Sending you light and joy on this wonderful cold Tuesday morning. What can I say to everybody? The glasses comes on, ladies, so I can see your pretty faces. Good morning, Debbie. How are you today? I know Debbie and Yoko put a lot of family before anything. Debbie drives from one point to the other to be family. When we call Debbie's there, Yoko is always cooking. She puts her meals and they look so delicious. You could eat them by just looking at them. So I know a lot of you guys already doing that. Continue. And if you find someone who is not putting their family or their friends before their possessions or having to go to work, remind them. Tell them that, your boat will sink. What about those that are just let go and they come home and everybody else is so busy they cannot do that? So don't let that be you. Send it out there. Make sure you remind others that people are more important than things. So have a wonderful, ladies, and thank you for going on. I hope, Yoko, I'll check you out if you have something going on today. Take care, Debbie. And I hope you were able to dig out of the snow. I haven't looked at the news. I haven't turned off the TV. When I wake up in the morning, I go to get here. So have a wonderful day. And I'm so glad you guys joined me today. So please like and share the morning blessings. And remember to follow me on my YouTube channel, Tessa-Marie Shillingford, sending you light and joy. Bye, ladies and gentlemen.